You know, you were already a dynamic singer, but talk about what your journey has been like recently and losing weight, and why was it important to lose weight at all, just for yourself?
You know, I think at a certain point in life, everybody is confronted with his or her mortality. And for me, I have a family history of hypertension, diabetes, and I have seen so very many people taken out by things that could be prevented by a good diet and exercise. And so I didn't want that to be my story, and I, just decided at a point that it was time for me to change, and it most definitely made a huge impact on my life. And not only that, I get an opportunity to share, my story and my insight with other people as to how to do the same things that I've been doing.
And what do you think, and how has your life changed since losing weight? People talk about going to the other side, and when you're fat, people will say something like, well, yeah, you saying, but you need to lose. I mean, how has life changed for you, Ruben, when you think about just what this transformation has
It's
been?
most definitely become a lot more comfortable. You don't even really recognize how different it will be because you've lived with that weight for so long. But just simple things like getting on an airplane and not having to ask for a seatbelt extension is, it is a blessing to have those things go on. And so for me, I'm just really thankful that I've been able to change the way I think about food, number one, and then also get a comfortable and a healthy perspective on where I want to go in the future with my health and fitness.
And in terms of losing, did you go the old-fashioned way? Did you have the lap band, or you did the
No,
old?
it's old-fashioned, the hard work and dedication.
And then when you think about the food, you said it at First Baptist Glenarden today, in terms of diet. I like what you said about eating now. Talk about that real quick, and then it would be just like your breakfast is boring, but it works for you. I mean,
it does work for me, and everybody has to find that thing that really works for them. And what it is getting that protein, that fiber, those slow burning good carbohydrates early in the morning, like to give yourself the energy you need for that workout. And that's what I do. So I have the turkey bacon, the oatmeal, and those blueberries, with those antioxidants, and and my coffee, for the caffeine energy, and I go ahead and do what I have to do.
I guess for yourself to end, Ruben. Sometimes big people, I know myself, sometimes it's hard just loving self.
Right.
Has your self-esteem improved since you lost weight?
You know what? I've always been a really confident person, but it most definitely improves your mental state. Because working out, like, it really. Have you ever heard of this thing called a runner's high? Like, and you get a similar kind of thing when you consistently work out and you start to feel better. You start to think better. You're more focused. I've been up this morning since like 6 o'clock, and I had a concert last night. Did this morning, flying to another concert this evening, and I still feel great. And that's what you look for. You don't really, self-confidence is something that you have to work on yourself. I don't think weight loss changes you being confident about yourself.
And then
But I do think that it changes your mental state, and you're happier, and if being happy makes you a more confident person, and that's a good thing.
Any message for black men, men, period? It's Father's Day. A lot of brothers going through. I don't know if you're a father or your dad in your life. But just what message you have on Father's Day you think about?
On Father's Day, I would just, first of all, like to say, I love you, Daddy. I got a great daddy. My daddy worked hard to give me the things I needed, and I'm really appreciative of the hard work and sacrifice he did for me. But as black men, we have a tendency not to take very good care of ourselves. We have a tendency not to go to the doctor and see what's going on with ourselves. So I would implore you to go to the doctor. Like, give yourself a Father's Day present and go in to see what your health profile is really like.